Hello viewers. So former President Olusegun Obasanjo have come out again to bring up something that we all know as Nigerians. According to him, Peter Obi won the 2023 presidential election, and he also said that Peter Obi is the only one that can move Nigeria forward at this point in time. He said that it is impossible for this current administration to move our nation forward, that the person with the right mandate to give Nigerians the dividends of democracy, the person with the right mandate to move our economy forward is nobody other than Peter Obi. And this is something that majority of Nigerians already know, which is one of the reasons why Nigerians trooped out in their mass during the February 25th presidential election to vote for Peter Obi, because they trusted him. They believed that indeed he is going to deliver on his mandate. But INEC failed Nigerians by returning Tinubu as the president, and then regardless of the fight that we did in the court, the Supreme Court also crowned it all by retaining him as the president of Nigeria. But what Obasanjo is saying here is that it is impossible for Tinubu to do the right thing. It is impossible for him to move our nation Nigeria forward, that the only person who can do this is Peter Obi. I will be giving us details on this, and I will be showing us the video of where he said this. But before we go into details on this, I would like us to please do well to like this video, and also please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you get updates whenever we post a new video. Watch this video of what Obasanjo said, guys.
For Nigeria that I believe we need to have at this point in time, Peter Obi is
still the man.
That's all. And what do we say today in Nigeria? More than 60% of our population are below the age of 25 or 25 and under, something like that. Now, what are you going to do about them? What are you going to do for them? When, of course, those who come to power, all they think about is the next election, not the next generation. And for as long as we are not thinking of the next generation, we are destroying their future.
Right. That's why that's important to you.
It is very important to me. It is very important to me.
Part of the fire from that letter was, I mean, you mentioned alpha beta with our new president. You were very...
No,
I'm not going to talk about it.
Yes, it's because you said he then went to look for alternative funding.
Yes.
So alternative funding for whom? For the state or for himself? Or for the state and himself?
Why was Peter Obi so important to you? You know, you stood...
It's not Peter Obi that is important to me. It's Nigeria. You see, that's the type of thing that you people do and say that annoys me.
Okay.
Okay. Peter Obi is not the issue.
Okay.
Nigeria to me is the issue. Okay. So, you know, when you say Peter Obi is Peter Obi, Nigeria.
So it was because of Nigeria that you thought this was the man?
Yes.
Right.
For Nigeria that I believe we need to have at this point in time, Peter Obi is
still the man.
That's all.
For the Nigeria we need to have, Peter Obi is the one. So this is what he said. And then we all heard when he said that the people that are currently leading us, all what they are concerned about is the next election, not the next generation. But Peter Obi is concerned about the next generation. Peter Obi is concerned about Nigerians, is concerned about how to move the nation forward. We know the elections are over. We know the case in the Supreme Court is already over, but we will not keep quiet. This is something that is obvious to everyone. This is something that everyone knows, that indeed this man has the right mandate to move our nation forward. And this is the person the Nigerians trooped out in mass to vote for. And like Obasanjo just said now, it is obvious that what this particular administration also do is that they borrow to enrich themselves, they borrow to squander. They are just about themselves. That's what they are all about. The administration is that it's administration by us, for us, and with us. All they are doing is for themselves. No clear plan for Nigeria, no clear plan for future generation. Because when you look at them, you find out they're already preparing for the next election when they have not done anything. That's how you will hear some of his supporters making some statements like he's going to stay for the next 8 years that they have not even started. This is not what Nigerians want, and it is obvious to everyone. And look at someone like Obasanjo, who is aged, who is matured. We know that he has ruled our nation before now, and then he's saying such a thing that at this particular point in time, what Nigeria needs is someone like Peter Obi. That we don't need people like this current administration. We don't need someone like Tinubu who does not have clear plan for the nation. But like we know, it is obvious that he fought for it, he grabbed it, he snatched it together with the INEC, together with the courts, together with the judiciary. They all failed Nigerians. And this is what we are left with at this point in time. And even after all the case in court is over, we can see what they are doing. You are spending billions of naira on yourself, on your wife, to procure things like presidential yacht, to renovate your house in Lagos, to renovate the house of the VP in Lagos. Those are the things that you are after. Nothing for the people, no plan for the masses. Yet you were fighting, yet you bought your way to become the president when you know that there's nothing that you want to do for the people. You just want to come and eat, you just want to come and enjoy. That's why you were shouting, Emilokon, that means it's my turn to enjoy, that means it's my turn to eat the nation's money. And you don't have any plan for the people. Reacting to this on X, this person here said, love OBJ or hate him. One thing he doesn't do is mince words, and this is it. At this point in time, we all watched this video. We know that he did not mince words. All what he said is nothing but the truth. That Nigeria, at this point in time, we don't need this leadership. This leadership cannot help us. All what we need is the leadership of Peter Obi at this point in time, because he's the one that promised to help Nigeria. He's the one that promised to rebuild this nation. This administration did not promise us anything. That's why many Nigerians did not vote for them. But at the end of the day, see what we are going through in their hands. This person here also reacted and said, Obasanjo loves Nigeria with his whole heart, a true patriot. Another person here also reacted and said, you really know him. He is the only person. And this is it. What Obasanjo said is indeed true. Peter Obi is the person at this point in time with the right mandate to deliver Nigeria, to help us from what this administration has currently put us into. Another person here also reacted and said, I noticed that those handles that usually abuse, insult the Yoruba obedience are no longer active, claiming they are more Yoruba than many of us. It's not about Peter Obi, it's about the Nigerian state. Now all eyes is cleared. And that's it. Now all eyes is cleared with all of what this administration has done, all we've seen in their supplementary budget. It is clear to everyone that they don't have plan for anybody. They're just after themselves. And everyone now know, even the people that were claiming that he's from their tribe, they will know that this is actually beyond tribe. It's actually beyond religion, to the fact that it's for our nation. We are fighting for our nation, Nigeria, because we are all Nigerians, regardless of our tribe, regardless of our religion. Another person here also reacted and said, the man we voted for, my president, and he's talking about Peter Obi, which is the person that Olusegun Obasanjo is talking about. Another person here also reacted and said, that is the painful truth. Peter Obi is the man we need for the Nigeria of these times. I am not giving up on Nigeria. Obi will happen in my lifetime. Another person here said, and that's what we are hoping for. We will not give up on Nigeria. We hope that at the end of the day, this mandate that Obi has for Nigerians will come to pass. This person here also reacted and said, even the blind can see that of all the lords that have expressed interest in running the affairs of Nigeria, Peter Obi stands head and shoulders above them all. The Yacht Brigade can continue the party and orgies. At the end, Obi is still the solution. Instead of the politicians to think about the next generation, they are more concerned about the next election. That's the sad reality of the present day Nigerian politician, and this is it, and it's indeed sad and pathetic that you come into office, you don't work, you have no plan to work or do anything. All you are after is the next election. Like most of his supporters will come online and be saying that they are still going to be in power come 2027, when you've not done anything tangible for the people. This is not what it should be. It should not just be that after an election, we are thinking of another election. Let this particular administration that is currently in office give the people the dividends of democracy before we start talking about the next election. And it is the sad reality, like Obasanjo said. Another person here also reacted and said, Baba has said it all. Tinubu said all he wants to do is to dance. Dancing by continue borrowing money to waste on luxury things while Nigerians are dying in hunger. So many Nigerians went to bed with empty stomach, but all Tinubu care is billions of cars and yachts. And this is it. Many Nigerians on a daily basis sleep without food. We have people who are still sleeping in the streets without houses. But this administration, they are not concerned. All what they are after is how to spend billions for cars. All what they are after is presidential yacht, is renovation of their houses, renovation of their offices, when people that you claim that you want to work for are living in poverty. Another person here also reacted and said, Baba is legendary. Regardless of some mistakes made, the man has Nigeria at heart. And this is the same thing with Peter Obi. We all know that Peter Obi indeed has this nation at heart. And that's why we saw all what he did in Anambra State. For example, when he was governor of Anambra State, he scrapped the office of the First Lady. But we saw the billions of naira that this administration is pumping into the office of the First Lady just because he wants to enrich his wife. But another person as governor scrapped that office because he believes that there's no need spending such amount of money when the masses are suffering, when the masses are going through a lot. But this administration, that is not in their agenda for the people. All what is in their agenda is how to enrich themselves, how they can take care of themselves, how they can be richer, how they can enjoy luxurious lifestyle, while the people they are leading are in abject poverty. Another person here also reacted and said, that's my man. Nigeria should be our interest, not the person, because only the interest will point to who is capable, not the selfish statement of Emilokon. And it's obvious, it pans out how selfish that statement Emilokon is now with the yacht and SUVs. And this is it. It's not just about because the person is from your region, not because the person is Igbo, not because the person is Yoruba or the person is Hausa, to the fact that is the person capable of piloting the affairs of our nation. That's what we should be concerned about, not where the person is from, not the region of the person, but does the person have the right mandate to pilot the affairs of our nation? And we have seen it clearly that Tinubu does not have the right mandate. All he just did was tell us that Emilokon, which is that it is his turn to enjoy. It is his turn to eat Nigeria's money. And many people from his region were happy, and some of them had to support him because they felt that it's a tribal war. No, it is not tribalism. It is not a war about tribe or anything. All what we want, like Obasanjo said, is the right person that will pilot the affairs of our nation, Nigeria. Another person here also reacted and said, talks don't too plenty. The next question is, what next? What is to be done? Should we fold our hands and wait for next election when we know nothing good will come out? In short, please, can somebody explain what is the Nigeria's version? It seems we are just blind in the roller coaster, and this is it. Indeed, we don't even know what next to do because the Supreme Court through their judgments, failed us, and we know that they are the highest court in the land. And now, should we just fold our hands like this person asked and wait till the next election, when if they still allow INEC, they will still rig the election and the Supreme Court will still fail us again? So what are we going to do at this point in time to regain our nation, Nigeria? But one thing is sure, Nigerians are not keeping quiet, and that's why they keep exposing who the person in Aso Rock truly is through the FBI files and other files about him that shows that indeed he is a criminal, and we are sure that at the end of the day we will definitely get it right. Another person here also reacted and said, no matter the situation we face, no matter the gaslighting and numerous propagandas, no matter the hate, no matter the religious and tribal differences today in Nigeria, Peter Obi is still the man. Take this to the bank. And this is it. No matter how some people will try to fight it, no matter how they want to bring religion or bring tribe into it, we all know the truth that this current administration cannot help Nigeria out of the mess we are in now. That the person with the right mandate is Peter Obi. Another person here also reacted and said, Obasanjo still hitting hard on Tinubu speaks volume, but Nigerians didn't listen. Nigerians listened and did the right thing, but all we can say at this point in time, like we keep saying, is the fact that INEC failed us and even the Supreme Court failed Nigerians. And all what he said in this video is nothing but the truth. That this particular administration is not what Nigeria needs at this point in time. What we are into now, it's only Peter Obi, like he said, that can pilot the affairs of our nation, that can give us the dividends of democracy. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please do well to share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do well to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you'll get updates whenever we post a new video.